What's going on YouTube? This your boy, the Chocolate Bay. Short video. Well, it might not be that short, but possibly short video. You already know. But I will. What I want to do, y'all. I want to give y'all the rundown of Tasha K, the rise and the fall from my perspective. Now, I started watching Tasha K years ago when her platform was smaller. When she would take emails and stuff like that and calls from people with relationship problems. I remember one thing where one girl was sleeping with her brother, like, well, her fiance's brother. It was just a lot of stuff that she was handling and tackling on. And it was a cool platform. I enjoyed it. She was very more in sync, very more gracious and humble. Nonetheless, her platform grew, y'all. It grew tremendously and very quickly. Now, I know for a fact, I used to watch Jacob Kahinor that transitioned to Jessica Kahinor. Now, they were cool or close. I think they still are close now. He used to, her and Tasha, they have a close relationship. She would shout Tasha out all the time, right? So I remember when Tasha had got down to like 80 some thousand subscribers. Jessica was like at 140 something, 150 something. The thing that put Tasha K over or put her out there in the atmosphere more was when it was that Usher thing with the herpes. And Quintasia Sharpton called into Jessica Kahinor's show, and then Tasha K called in. So that put her over. The video went viral. Quintasia was talking about the alleged incident, stuff like that. The video trended on Shade Room and a lot of other platforms. That's what catapulted Tasha K over. Because even now, Jessica Kahinor, her show now is XOXO. It's like at 4 something or 3 some thousand. Tasha K is at like what 6, 7, 800,000 subscribers. So that's what put Tasha K over. Now, because I know they were close and they did several, I believe 1 or 2 videos together. And Jessica shouted Tasha K out, and that's when, in my opinion, she really got her big start into the YouTube world, the YouTube atmosphere. She crossed over the 100,000 subscriber mark with Jessica Kahinor's help. Facts, boo. But then, things were going well. She sort of shifted and changed her platform more into the celebrity stuff. She dibbled and dabbled in it prior, but not so much. Prior, she was doing the relationship stuff, the emails, the phone calls from people asking her advice and stuff like that. So that catapulted and helped her out a huge lot, a tremendous lot. Plus the Quintasia Sharpton thing when she spoke to her, and that put her over. And plus Jessica used to shout her out all the time. Then when her platform got to a certain level, y'all know when she did the interview with Star Marie, and it was discussing the whole Cardi B incident. She might have thought, you guys, that was a good idea. To me, because a lot of these YouTubers, they think of clicks and views. They don't care if stories are validated, if they're true, if they're accurate, if maybe it's something in between, if it's in limbo. As long as they put out the story, that's all I see many of them care about. However, Star Marie got on that line. Well, according to her, saying, Cardi B had a STI. She had herpes. She had a huge thing of Vagisil. She was a past stripper, which Cardi B did admit that. But Tasha K just kept coming. She never, validated anything regarding that incident with Star Marie. She just let her talk, let her slander, let her lie, the fallacies. She didn't ask for anything. She just went along with it. Now, that was the start of her rise. She was up that night, y'all, but then it was going, baby's about to, it's going to come down now. But that was the start with that thing. Now, Cardi B was very upset. She said that she would sue Tasha K if she would just take the videos down. Tasha K didn't. She was like, she ain't taking shit down. You know how she talked. So she didn't. Cardi B ended up suing her. Also, as well, now, Mona Simone did the interview with Star Marie after Tasha K. However, I believe according to Star Marie, she spoke to Mona Simone prior than the Tasha K interview, and Tasha K just rushed it because she wanted to get the story first. So that's what happened. So Mona interviewed Star Marie. She debunked a lot of Tasha K's lies and what actually happened. Now, a lot of us were making videos going back and forth regarding what happened. Ooh, she got the exclusive. That's all Tasha K really cared about. I like Tasha K though, but she really cared about the exclusive, just putting out content, even if it's not true. As long as she would trend, people would know her name. That's all that seemed to matter to her. So Mona Simone, she blew up as well, and Tasha K, she blew up, even though a lot of it was inaccurate and lies and fallacies. But yeah, she got her little notoriety and stuff like that. So that happened. Then also Armand and you guys know Wiley, they had a show together that sort of shifted and split up, and then Armand went his way. Now Tasha K saw something in Armand, and I want to touch base on that as well. I think Tasha K saw Armand was a great interviewer. He was fun. He's smart. He's articulate, and he could hold a conversation. He has energy. He could, you know, speak to an audience. People were captivated. They listened to him. They're entertained, and I think she saw that in him. I think with Armand, he might have thought that, hey, oh, this big YouTuber that interviewed someone that lived with Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? She wants to sort of mentor me or bring me along under the ropes and under her wing. Nonetheless, baby, it wasn't nothing like that. I think Tasha K did see something in him, but I don't think from her standpoint, it was like a friendship thing. It was always a business deal. Now, I do think Tasha K sort of probably made him feel welcome, probably brought him in, and he probably thought, hey, this woman is taking me in. We have a personal connection, a personal relationship. But I think Tasha K sort of messed over him in that aspect. Now, Armand is very entertaining. He could hold his own. I think if she was smart, a business move, I would have kept him along. But they fell out with a lot of stuff. Y'all know the backdraft. Y'all know what's going on with that foolishness, that fool-la-la. But if I was her, I think it would have been her best interest to keep him along because he could captivate an audience. He's good, he's smooth, and he could bring the views. But to me, it was too much animosity, and I think maybe sometimes a little jealousy. She saw that he had an audience, he could bring it, and maybe he couldn't bring it like her. So a lot of people don't like that. Big YouTubers, they see YouTubers that have smaller numbers, and they're like, no, 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 no. I don't want them to take over my shine if they know that they have a special talent or skill. So they fell out. They was going back and forth. So then, y'all, I'm just trying to, scurry around. But then that whole thing with Tasha K ended up suing her, and I think either it's still in, I think that they're still in litigation or it was dropped. But yeah, that took a lot of Tasha K took a hit. She was on the article was on TMZ. People felt sorry for Cardi B. They were thinking of her like the mom and the rap artist from Love and Hip Hop. She's trying to support her family, but this YouTuber is slandering her name, bringing people online and said that she has an STI. So people came to the heartstrings of Cardi B. And Tasha K was out there left to dry, baby. Then I think a lot of stuff came along, the lawsuits, all that stuff. Now, the thing is with the lawsuits, even if she could win, I would just keep you in court, to be honest, to make you, baby, to drain your resources. Cardi B has a legal team, top dollar. Cardi B, Tasha K don't have money like that. I would just string you along, baby, to drain all your damn money, drain all your resources. I would drain you completely. And because you got to pay them lawyers. I would, baby, say, I have a doctor's appointment, we want to reschedule. And them attorneys don't care those fees. They're very expensive. They add up, especially with this type of thing, with this type of client, So I think that was a big issue as well. Like her decline, baby, is starting to decline. And people are noticing a lot of things with her lies. Then she gets pregnant too, y'all. So you got to think about when she's pregnant, a lot of her time can't be on camera making videos, going live. She's tired. She has a husband. She has a household. She already has a child. Then she's pregnant with another. So that's another decline as well. She's not able to be as active as she was before on her channel to bring the gossip or the news or celebrity news or whatever. So that's a decline as well. So after all that, she had her baby going through legal litigation, I think, with other celebrities as well. And that shit takes a toll on you. It's expensive. And you can't, with these millionaires, you could win, but shit, you might not win till 5 or 10 years. That shit could be drawn out for years, for decades or so. even though you might win, you will drain all your resources. You will be broke. But anyway, yeah, she's going through legal drama and lawsuits, allegedly, I believe, with other celebrities as well. Now, Tasha K, she had a baby. She's just trying to get her channel back on task and stuff like that. You know, she's always going back and forth with other people. Now, you know, she's getting her channel back. Y'all, she is not as active as she was prior. I think she was going live like every day, every other day. But now she's trying to, I guess, get it back in to get that momentum and plus the money. But now she has a Patreon. She's been promoting her Patreon and stuff like that. Now, before Tasha K, y'all know how she would think of people. She would say comments if they were asking for donations or cash apps or, you know, super chats as like they were poor. She would say like, why would they need to do that? They have a big platform. And she would look down on you if you asking for donations and stuff like that. So I'm thinking like with the whole thing, she has a Patreon. She's charging people $15, y'all, to spell OT. I think she even pulled Cardi B into it. Like an alleged incident with her mom that was like decades ago with an affair. Some old receipts with Bobby Valentino. That's OTO news, baby. So to me, Tasha K is grasping for air. She's seen the nastiness of her ways, baby, and people could say what they want to say, go back and forth, but when they sue you and drain your resources, baby, when they tap that money, that dollar, it's completely different. So I think she's seeing the errors of her ways, and it's been alleged that she's broke. Like I was like a Patreon. She was saying that she'll share receipts about certain celebrities, Cardi B, Bobby Valentino. But I'm like, you look down on people. Remember Tasha before when they would mention stuff like that? You didn't believe in that. That was sort of tacky and off-putting. How dare they? Ugh. Like, you have a huge platform, but you asking and begging for donations. She looked down upon that, but now she's in that same seat, y'all, asking for donations and starting a Patreon like everybody else now. Baby, what's the problem? What's the problem? You know? But yeah, she just has certain celebrity OT, fallacies that she wants to pass on. But this is just my little breakdown. And also that whole thing with Cardi B. I think Tasha K needs to, well, she probably sees now, well, all that ish with Cardi B, she's a huge celebrity, a music artist. She has connections. Her record label has connections. That could ruin your endorsement deals, baby. It's only so much Pangea, vaginal stuff, that vaginal wash that you could sell or promote. You know what I'm saying? So you will mess up your endorsements with your wine stuff, the Pangea. If people think that you're starting trouble or you're lying about your quote unquote journalistic duties, which she isn't a journalist, but I guess she prides herself on that. But I'm just saying you have to be careful in some of this stuff because you could be getting yourself in a whirlwind of trouble, lawsuits, money, all different type of stuff, y'all. And I think with a lot of these people, with Tasha K, she started off humble, kind, cool, collective, but baby, when them dollars rolling in, you making hundreds of, well, you making maybe 100 and some thousand a year in endorsement deals and pulling in money, things might seem, you know, cool, but then I think greed, you want more, you want more, you want more. You want to see how much you could pull in. You want to add staff. You want to add assistants and all different type of stuff. But it takes a toll on you and how you operate. And then with these legal drama stuff and fees, it adds up, baby. So, I mean, sometimes, you wanted to down people, baby. Then now you got to get out that bag for cash apps and put out Patreons with old stale tea. But comment below, y'all. This is just my short little rendition of Tasha K, the rise and the fall. But peace.